Tammy Bruce is a radio host and president of the Independent Women's Forum, and she joins us tonight for an analysis of what exactly is going on here. So I don't remember this from 4 or 8 or 12 or 16 years ago, Democratic candidates making a ritual apology every time they get to the stump or do an interview. What has changed?
You know, it's fascinating because it's one thing to apologize if you've hurt someone's feelings. But we have now been watching these individuals debase themselves for being themselves. They're begging for forgiveness for existing. And I think that this is a side effect, if you will, of the entire Democratic foundation and policy ideas, which are based in this notion that humanity itself is a problem. And you can go back to climate change, that the climate is being destroyed because of our activity. You can just look at the nature of the Obama terms, bowing, apologizing for America around the world, that we were the source of all the problems, and that we were effectively the main issue and the main problem. So you've got this history for the last decade or so, and we saw hints of it, like with political correctness. The inference there is that even what we think or what we might naturally want to say is automatically racist, sexist, and homophobic. So the general premise for the Democrats in almost everything they're doing, Democratic leadership and what they tell the American people, is that Americans in particular are a problem, humanity is awful, that we are the cause of everything that's wrong on Earth and in our personal lives. How could it not then move into what we've seen the left do before, the Cultural Revolution in China, where people experience that same kind of attack, the nature of having to condemn yourself. I can't wait for the Democratic debates, Tucker, to where maybe they'll all be in stockades. And then they'll have to be talking with their head in that clapper thing.
Well, that's it. I can't wait. Well, it is a kind of weird sadomasochism. I mean, if we're being blunt about it, it is. It's creepy as hell. Yeah. I wonder, do voters want this from a leader? Do you want a leader who hates himself, who abases himself, who has no dignity or self-respect? Who wants that? That's
what I was thinking when I was watching this clip of Mr. O'Rourke on The View. Leadership takes confidence. We see that in Donald Trump all the time, which is why I think he is so off-putting to so many people. You need confidence. You've got to exude confidence. When world leaders and tyrants see a man who's bowing to them or a person who arrives saying, please, mommy, don't hurt me, they're going to think they've got the upper hand, and they probably do. So the American people look at this and have the same reaction we do, which is, what's wrong with that individual? Why is this happening? That is repulsive, and it certainly is not leadership. And this is why the American people must see this unfolding, because it's not just these individuals. It's what the Democratic Party has delivered. And now it's a monster they thought they were just going to give to the people. The monster has arrived home and is unloading on the monster creators.
It's totally right. They're all Mike Dukakis now.
Yeah.
Tammy Bruce, great to see you tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.